All right, the stream cut out on us there. While we were gone, McKinney did reach base, so we got a runner at first base. With still one away, Bryce Keithley, the senior, is going to come up to bat. That one's going to be fly to center field. Coming in, and he's going to get under it to make the catch, and there's two away. McKinney reached base via walk before that. So Keithley puts it in play. It just goes right to the center fielder, and there's two away, and that's going to roll the order back over to the leadoff man, Reese Post. Reese 1 for 1 on the day with a base hit to lead things off, and that's going to be a balk. So now a runner at second base as McKinney moves over after the balk. I know you couldn't see it there, but he never stepped off the rubber and made a move over first base. He made a move and didn't throw it to first base, which is a balk. That's going to be line to the right side. It's going to get through the second baseman. McKinney's going to round third base, and he's going to be held up. Throw comes through to the catcher. Throw down to second base is going to be in time. A grace of base running by Reese Post as the throw went all the way to the plate, try to get to second base, but a good job by the Mayflower catcher to get it back down. Reese kind of overslid the bag a little bit, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. So all that, nothing comes from it. Eagles are going to still lead as we head to the third, 1-0. All right, we're ready to start the third inning here. The leadoff man from Mayflower, Tanner Reed, is going to step in. First pitch going to miss for a ball. On the windup, here's the pitch from Stone. Going to miss low, ball 2. Two-0 pitch going to be grounded to the left side and foul, and the count moves to 2-1. Stone with the 2-1 pitch. Going to be grounded to Kendall Willis at third base. He's going to make the play, throw it to first base, and get the out. One away here in the third inning. Good job by Kendall. He had the misplay earlier on. Played that with confidence, came up aggressively, made a strong throw to first base. Does a good job. One away here in the third inning. That's going to bring up Cameron Kinnemer, the shortstop for Mayflower. First pitch is going to be a called strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. He is way out in front of that one. Count goes to 1-2. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss high, ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Popped up to the left side into left field. McKinney going to come in. And it's going to drop. Diving attempt there by Caleb. Not able to get there. And there's a base runner on first base. So 1 aboard, 1 out here. In the third inning, Eagles lead at 1-0 over Mayflower. Gage Scoggins, the left fielder, is going to step in for Mayflower. Stone made a pick attempt over there, not in time. So here's the first pitch to Scoggins, going to be in there for a called strike. On the outside edge. So 0-1. That one ground to the left side. Nice play. Ace Kohler makes the play, throws to second. Get the force out. Brister makes a nice attempt to try and double him up. It's not going to be in time. That was going to be a tough one to turn either way, as it was kind of slow to the right side of Ace over there at shortstop. So 2 away now here in the top of the third. Runner stays at first base after the force out at second. And the Mayflower first baseman, Keaton Woods, is going to step into the box. Stone steps on the rubber from the stretch, takes a look over to first base, delivers home. That's going to stay high. 1-0. Runner takes off to second base. Post comes up throwing, not going to be in time, as that's a stolen base here with 2 outs for Mayflower, and a runner moves into scoring position. That one's going to be fouled back behind the plate. And the count goes to 1-1. Runner at second base. Here's the pitch from Stone. And that's going to drop, but not enough. They're going to call it a ball up in the zone. Runner takes his lead off at second base. Brister's going to hold for a minute. Stone delivers home. That's in there at the knees for a called third strike. and that's going to end the inning. So for the third inning in a row, Mayflower gets runners in scoring position. Stone's able to work his way out of it after, as we head to the bottom of the third inning, Conway Christian leading Mayflower 1-0. All right, we're ready for the bottom of the third inning. Xander Stone, the pitcher for the Eagles, is going to step in to lead things off. First pitch is going to be a breaking ball, and it's going to miss inside. Stone 0 for 1 on the day. One pitch going to be lined in the right field gap. That's going to get down. Stone rounds first base. Big turn, but the throw is going to get back in pretty quickly, and Stone's going to hold up at first base. But a leadoff base hit for the Eagles pitcher, and that's going to bring up Ace Kohler. First pitch going to be a strike. Ace playing shortstop today as Stone's on the mound. Is moving from his traditional third base spot. He's got a runner on. And he's going to foul tip that back to the backstop. And the count is quickly 0-2. So Chitwood, the pitcher for the Mayflower Eagles, is going to come set, deliver home. That's going to be lined down to left field. Back up against the wall and off the wall. Stone round second base. He's going to get into third base. A stand-up double off the wall from Ace Kohler. And the Eagles have 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. So Preston Elliott comes up to bat, 2 runners on. We'll take a quick look at that double off the wall from Kohler. Stone had to hold up a little bit. And was only able to get to third base. But a nice piece of hitting there by Ace Kohler. And the runners the Eagles are in business with 2 runners on in scoring position, nobody out. And the middle of the order coming up. And Mayflower are going to take a mound visit here. The count's 2-0 to Preston Elliott. So the mound visit is over. Kane ahead in the count 2-0. He's 0 for 1 on the day. But he's got a big opportunity here with Kohler at second base, Stone at third base. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled off. And the count moves to 2-0, or 2-1, excuse me. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low, and the count is now 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Hitters count for Elliott. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive down the left field line. That ball is going to drop. Fair ball. Kohler rounds third base. 2 runs are going to score. And a stand-up 2 RBI double from Preston Elliott. Big piece of hitting there from Elliott. You take a look at it here. Line drive down the line. Going to get up against the wall. 2-run score for the Eagles. And that's going to bring up Kyle Kane. Kane's going to get ahead in the count 1-0. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. Eagles lead it 3-0, and Kane's going to get hit by the pitch. So now runners at first and second. Nobody out. 3-0 Conway Christian lead. So now up to bat's going to be the second baseman, Isaiah Brister. First pitch going to miss for a ball. Isaiah 0 for 1 on the day. Runners at first and second, nobody out for Conway Christian. Here's the pitch to Brister. It's going to be in there for called strike. Count is 1-1. Ground ball through the left side, off the glove of the third baseman. Is going to get past the shortstop into the outfield. Elliott's going to round third base. He's going to score, throw into third base. Sliding in is Kyle Kane. He's safe. Brister makes it over to second. And the Eagles keep the rally going. Still nobody out. And the lead is now 4-0. And that's going to bring up the third baseman, Kendall Willis. First pitch, big swing from Kendall Willis. And he's going to miss it, so count is 0-1. 2 runners on at second and third. Nobody out. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a called strike 2. That ball's going to miss down and out. Counts 1-2. That's going to be popped up at the or behind the plate. Catcher gets over and is going to make the play. And that's going to be a foul out. First pitch to McKinney's in there for a strike. Runners at second and third, just one out here in the bottom of the third. Eagles lead it 4-0. Chitwood gonna pitch from the windup here. That pitch gonna miss high for a ball. Count is 2-1. Swing and a miss from McKinney for the second strike. Counts 2-2 here. Bryce Keithley on deck. Flew out to center field his last time up. Here's the pitch. McKinney getting a little blooper over the shortstop. It's going to drop for a base hit. One run's going to score. Brister's going to round the base, and he's going to be held up. So run scores. Brister stays at third. McKinney advances to second base, and that's an RBI base hit for the left fielder. And the Eagles are up 5-0. And that brings up the senior Bryce Keithley and another mound visit, which most likely is going to mean a pitching change. So they'll make the change. We'll be right back with the new pitcher. The Eagles lead this 5-0 in the bottom of the third. All right, new pitcher for Mayflower's Tanner Reed. Bryce Keithley steps in for the Eagles. The ball's going to get past the catcher. Sliding in is Isaiah Brister. And one pitch from the new pitcher gets to the backstop. Wild pitch. And the Eagles are now up 6-0. McKinney advances to third. Still just one away here for Keithley. Runner 90 feet away. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Going to be a called strike at the knees. That catches the corner. Count is 1-1. Foul, that ball's going to squirt out in front of the plate. He's going to throw it home, and there's no one even there as McKinney got about halfway down the line and turned around. Keithley is going to be safe on what will go down as an infield hit. And runners are on the corners, and that will roll the lineup over back to the top of the order for Reese Post. Reese has gotten on, or he's 2 for 2 on the day. A base hit in the first, base hit in the second. He tried to turn that into extra bases and got thrown out at second base. But he continues his hot start of reaching base every time so far. He's now got runners on the corners, just one away here in the third inning. That one's going to be up the middle, dropped, and he's going to be able to get Keithley out at second base. The drop line drive. Not much you can do there as a base runner. As the right thing to do is try and get back so you don't get doubled up. He drops it. Brister's going to reach first on the fielder's choice. McKinney has to stay at third. As we pause for just a second, as Hudson Wheeler's going to come in as the courtesy runner for the catcher Reese Post. There are two away here in the bottom of the third. Still got runners on the corners for the pitchers Anders Stone. First pitch going to get to the wall. McKinney trying to score. And he is safe. He slides in there, gets around the tag. See if we can take a look at it real quick. That was a close play at the plate. As it got away from him. Check out the replay real quick if we can. Hard to see as his back's to us, but the umpire calls him safe, so we're going to call him safe as well. Run scores. It is now 7-0 Conway Christian. As we're taking a little break as the Mayflower head coach gets an explanation from the home plate umpire. So the Eagles able to score 6 runs there in the third inning. They're going to head to the fourth up 7-0 over Mayflower. All right, we head to the top of the fourth. Conway Christian leads at 7-0. They've got 7 hits on the day, a 6-run inning there in the bottom of the third. Really expanded the lead here. Xander Stone still on the hill for Conway Christian. He's gone 3 innings, just allowed 4 hits, no runs. He's got 3 strikeouts. Eagles do have an error in the field. And Blade Dykes, the center fielder, is going to come up to bat for Mayflower to lead things off. First pitch going to be in there for called strike. That's going to miss down on the dirt, get to the backstop. Counts 1-1. That one's going to be fouled between the legs. Count moves to 1-2. One-two count. Here's Stone from the windup. Delivers home, and that's going to miss down and out, and the count goes to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed for the first out of the fourth inning here. Stone's now got 4 strikeouts. And stepping in for Mayflower going to be the right fielder, Ethan McCoy. That one's going to be popped down the third base line. No one able to get over there. And it's going to drop foul. So the count's 0-1. A 1 pitch from Stone. Going to break low for a ball. Count moves to 1-1. Pitch from Stone. And it's going to miss inside. Count goes to 2-1. 2-1 pitch down in the dirt for ball 3. One pitch from the windup. Here's the pitch, and that's going to miss as well. It gets to the backstop. And that's going to be a 1-out walk from Stone. So runner on first base for the Mayflower Eagles. Coming up to bat now for them is Caden Bartlett. Pick over to first base. Not going to be in time as McCoy dives back in safely. On the stretch, here's the pitch from Stone. Swing and a miss. 0-1 now to Bartlett. One pitch. Being there for a called strike on the corner. 0-2. Runner at first base, one away here in the top of the fourth. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Stone. Going to be a line drive to the third baseman. Willis going to get past him for a base hit. Hard hit ball through the left side. McKinney gets it in. And the runners are now at first and second with one away here in the top of the fourth. It's going to bring up the DH for Mayflower, Luke Tankersley. Tankersley 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Here's the pitch from Stone. Gonna be called for strike one. A one pitch. That's gonna miss. Up and out. Count evens up at 1-1. Big lead off from second. Here's the 1-1 pitch fouled back behind the plate. And Stone's ahead 1-2. Two-strike pitch, swing and a miss. Strike three, and there's two away here in the top of the fourth inning. Stone with his fifth strikeout of the game. And there's two away. Runners at first and second for Mayflower. That's going to bring up the catcher, Walker Crumley. Ball in the dirt. Good job by Reese to keep it in front of him. Counts 1-0. Crumley, the 9-hole hitter for Mayflower. Tanner Reed on deck, the leadoff man who's now a pitcher. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Stone, and that's going to miss high for ball two. Two 2-0 pitch. This is outside, and the count is 3-0. Stone up to 66 pitches on the day. Down 3-0 here. Here's the pitch. That's going to catch the plate for the first strike here. Counts 3-1, 2 away in the top of the fourth. Runners at first and second. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And that's going to be called for strike two on the inside corner. So the count runs full, 2 away. The runners should be moving here, so a base hit could be trouble. Stone comes set from the stretch. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and it's going to miss down low for ball 4. So the bases are loaded now for Mayflower. 2 away in the top of the fourth as they go back to the top of the order for Tanner Reed. Tanner Reed 0 for 2 on the day. Stone gonna pitch from the windup with the bases loaded here. Winds and kicks. Here's the pitch. And that ball is gonna miss high. 1-0. It's gonna be a fly ball, center field. Keithley coming in, not gonna get there in time. He's gonna come up throwing. Hits the cutoff cane. And the bases loaded, 2 out, base hit. He's going to score 2 for Mayflower, and that'll make the score 7-2 in favor of Conway Christian. Still 2 away here in the top of the fourth. Runners at first and second now as Cameron Kinnemer, the shortstop, comes up to bat for Mayflower. Just a soft little blooper in their center field. He's going to score 2 with 2 away. Stone will go back to the stretch. He'll step off, take a look back at second. Reset things. Picks back to second. Back easily. That pitch going to miss. Counts 1-0. Here's the number 2 hitter, Cameron Kinnemer. Ball's in the dirt. Post blocks it. Count goes to 2-0. So Stone finding himself in a little trouble here with 2 away in the 4th inning, trying to work his way out of it. 2-0 pitch. And that misses high. Count goes to 3-0. Three-0 count, 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Stone steps back on the rubber, comes set. There's the pitch. Going to be a called strike, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch from Stone. And that's going to miss down and away for ball 4, and that walks the bases loaded again with 2 away here in the 4th inning. Time called is we're going to get a mound visit from Coach Whitson. See if he just goes out to talk or if he's going to make a change. Looks like he's going to make a change. And Kendall Willis is going to be the new pitcher for the Eagles. So while Kendall gets warmed up, we'll take a break here. 2 away in the top of the 4th. Conway Christian leads Mayflower 7-2. All right, we're back. Kendall Willis, the freshman, on the mound for the Eagles. Bases loaded, 2 away. Mayflower up to bat here in the top of the 4th. And their 3-hole hitter, Gage Scoggins, is up to bat. Second appearance on the season for Willis as he pitched in the opener against Dover. Here's the first pitch that's going to be fouled back behind the plate. And Willis ahead 0-1. Kendall threw 1 inning, gave up 2 runs on a hit in his first appearance. That ball's fouled off. He did have 3 strikeouts in that appearance. Fouled off 0-2 pitch. That one's going to miss high and in. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Kendall. Breaking ball. It's going to miss the plate. Count moves to 2-2. Bases loaded for Mayflower. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Popped up behind second base. Brister gets underneath it. And Brister makes the play to end the inning. So Kendall Willis comes in, does a good job, gets the Eagles out of a jam. Mayflower scores 2 runs there in the top of the 4th inning to cut the lead. But Conway Christian still leads it 7-2 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. All right, we head to the bottom of the fourth. Ace Kohler steps in. He's 1 for 1 on the day. He's also walked once. That one's grounded, foul down the left side. Tanner Reed still at pitcher for Mayflower. Count 0-1 here. That pitch going to miss for a ball. One. Kohler fouls it back behind the plate, and the count's 1-2. So 2 strikes here to Ace Kohler. We get the leadoff man on. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, but the center fielder is going to get underneath it for the first out of the inning. Solid contact from Ace, just right at a guy, and that's going to bring up the right fielder for Conway Christian, Preston Elliott. Preston is 1 for 2 on the day with 3 RBI. Here's the pitch. Little floater into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And Preston Elliott continues to have a strong day at the plate for the Eagles. So 1 away, runner at first base now. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Kyle Kane. Kane steps in with a runner on. First pitch in there for a called strike. A 1 pitch, swing and a miss from Kane, or foul, excuse me. And Kane quickly down 0-2. Elliott, the runner over at first base for the Eagles here in the bottom of the fourth. Got a 5-run lead after a big third inning. That pitch going to miss in the dirt, 1-2. Elliott takes his lead over at first base. 1-2 or 2-2 the count. That pitch gonna miss outside. Here's the pitch. Elliott takes off. Ball's in the dirt for ball 3. Elliott slides in there. No throw. And the runner moves into scoring position for Conway Christian. Counts full to Kane, 1 away. Here's the pitch. Fouled off by Kyle. He stays alive there. So the count stays full. Kane trying to reach base here. Got a runner at second in Elliott. Here's the pitch home. Fouls it back. So again, the full count. Here's the pitch to Kane. Ground ball to the left side. It's going to stay fair to the third baseman. Throws it down there. Takes a hop. He is safe at first base. Elliott advances to third, and the runners are on the corners with just 1 out. Kyle Kane showing his speed there as he hustles out, runs out, an infield hit. Little dribbler to the third baseman. And that's going to bring up the second baseman, Isaiah Brister. Brister 0 for 2 on the day. He has scored a run. First pitch to Brister's going to miss outside. Kane takes off on the delayed steal, and he takes second base without a throw, and there are 2 runners in scoring position for the Eagles. It's still just 1 out. Counts 1-0 to Brister. There's the pitch, misses high, ball 2. Brister gets himself into a hitter's count. Kendall Willis on deck for the Eagles. 2-0 pitch, gonna miss high again, and it is 3-0. So 3 balls to Brister. See if he's aggressive here, if he makes him throw some strikes. And that pitch is gonna miss down, so a 4-pitch walk drawn by Isaiah Brister is gonna load the bases for Kendall Willis. Kendall came into the game hitting over 500 on the season. Still no RBI, but he has scored 6 runs for the Eagles coming into the game. First pitch is in there for strike. That one's lined up the middle of the second baseman and throw to second. He drops the ball. No, he called him out. Whoa, what? I'm not sure what the call even is. He called him out, then called him safe, and then called him out again. So it looks like he is going to call him out. Run does score. So the Eagles go up 8-2 now. That might have been a little bit of a makeup call from the play earlier in the game, because that looked more like a drop, not a drop on the transfer. But either way, there are 2 out here in the inning. McKinney's going to foul one back behind the plate. Willis does reach on the fielder's choice. Elliott scored. Kane moves over to third base. Kyle Kane, he's 1 for 2 on the day. Excuse me, McKinney's up to bat. He's 1 for 1. Had an RBI base hit earlier. Also scored a run. He's walked once. That pitch going to miss down. Count's going to move to 1-2 with 2 away here in the 4th. Swing and a miss from McKinney. And that's going to be strike 3, and that will end the inning. But the Eagles get a run back here as we head to the 5th. It's Conway Christian 8, Mayflower 2. We get ready to start the 5th inning. Kendall Willis going to stay on the mound for the Eagles. He came in relief of Xander Stone and got out of a bases-loaded jam in the 4th inning. Stone's day ends. He went 3 2/3, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, none of them earned. Also struck out 5 batters. So a solid day on the mound for Xander Stone as he moves over to shortstop. Kohler moves over to third base as Willis is now on the mound for Conway Christian. First pitch is a ball. One 0 pitch. That's going to catch the plate for strike 1. Willis winds up, throws, misses high for ball 2. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count moves to 2-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Kendall Willis freezes him up, and there's one away here in the top of the 5th. Looked like he changed speeds on him there. Got him looking, and that's going to bring up the center fielder, Blade Dykes, for Mayflower. With one away here in the 5th. Here's the pitch from Willis that's going to miss down and away. 1-0 pitch. Popped up out of play behind the first base dugout. So that'll bring the count to 1-1. As Willis comes set from the windup, here's the pitch. And that pitch is going to miss off the plate outside. He checked the swing. They appeal down the first base to the first base umpire, but he did not go around, so the count moves to 2-1. Here's the pitch from Kendall. And that's going to miss high. 3-1. Three-one pitch from Kendall Willis. Swing and a miss. And that'll bring the count to full. 3-2 pitch, 1 away, swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 2 away. Kendall Willis does a nice job battling back there to get the strikeout swinging. And that brings up Ethan McCoy for Mayflower. First pitch to McCoy, off-speed pitch that finishes in the dirt, ball 1. 1-0 pitch, ground ball to the right side. Kane's going to take it. He'll jog over to first base, step on the bag, and that'll end the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning, 2 strikeouts for Kendall Willis. And Mayflower goes quietly as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Conway Christian leads it 8-2. So as we start the bottom of the fifth, Bryce Keithley, the senior center fielder, will lead things off for the Eagles. First pitch is going to miss for ball one. That pitch going to miss as well. Counts 2-0. That's lined into center field, into the gap. Right fielder ranges over and is going to make the catch. But Keithley, again, a hard hit ball into the outfield. It's just not able to find a gap. So one away here in the fifth inning. That's going to bring up the leadoff man, Reese Post. So Reese getting the start in the leadoff position today after batting ninth the last two games. Done a good job of just reaching base any way possible. That one's going to be a called strike. Counts 0-2 to Reese. That one's fouled off. So here's the pitch. That's going to drop in there for a call. Third strike on the breaking ball. Caught the inside corner. And there's two away here in the fifth. That'll bring up the junior Xander Stone. Stone is 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch going to miss low, ball one. Two away here in the fifth inning for the Eagles. Here's the 1-0 pitch line into left field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Stone makes the turn at first. A big turn at first base, but he will hold up there. So a base hit for Xander Stone. With two away, he's going to bring up the third baseman, Ace Kohler. Kohler 1 for 2 with a walk on the day. He scored a run. First pitch to Kohler is going to miss in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. Stone holds up first. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Stone takes off to second base. That ball's in the dirt. No throw. Stone takes second with two away here. And that'll move a runner into scoring position again. For Ace Kohler, the count is 2-0. Here's the pitch to Kohler. That's going to get through the left side. Base hit. Stone going to round third base. He'll hold up there. And a base hit from Ace Kohler. With two away, that'll bring up Preston Elliott. Runners on the corners, two away. Elliott's had the hot bat today. He's 2 for 3. He's got 3 RBI. And he's got an opportunity to add to that total right here with 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. Kohler takes his lead at first. Stone over at third. The old fake pick to third, back to first. Nothing really doing there at all. As we'll reset, see if the Eagles start running a little bit. Nothing happening. A little nub shot off the end of the bat towards second base. He gets over, makes the throw to first. And he's going to get him in time, and that will end the inning. So The Eagles unable to score a run after a couple of two-out base hits. And that'll end the inning. We head to the sixth. Conway Christian leads Mayflower 8-2. All right, we head to the sixth inning. Conway Christian leading Mayflower 8-2. Kendall Willis going to stay on the mound for the Eagles. He's now through 1 1/3 innings. Has not allowed a hit, and he has 2 strikeouts. Worked his way out of that bases loaded jam when he came in with 2 outs in the 4th. And then got a 1-2-3 inning last inning. He'll face the third baseman for Mayflower, Caden Bartlett. That one's going to be popped up to the right side behind second base. Elliott comes in, calls off Isaiah, makes the catch, and there is one away. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Brings up the DH, or excuse me. Looks like there's going to be a pinch hitter for Mayflower. That's Martrell Jurgens. Pinch hitting for the DH Tanksley. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And Kendall Willis gets ahead quickly on the pinch hitter. Comes set from the windup. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pops it up. Down the third base line. Everyone converging. And Caleb McKinney ranges over and makes the play up against the fence. It was kind of out of my view, so I couldn't really see it, but Caleb showing off the speed in left field. Gets over, makes the play, and there's 2 away here in the 6th inning. As Walker Crumley, the catcher, will come up to bat for Mayflower. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. That pitch going to miss. Here's the pitch. That's fouled off. So 2 away here in the 6th inning. Willis from the windup. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Strike 3. Post makes the tag. And the inning is over. So Kendall Willis stays hot on the mound. Hasn't allowed a base runner. And the Eagles go 1-2-3 for the 2nd inning in a row. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Conway Christian still on top, 8-2. So we head to the bottom of the sixth. Kyle Kane going to lead things off for Conway Christian. Kane 1 for 2 on the day. Scored a couple of runs. That one's fouled back. So 0-1 count to Kyle Kane. First baseman for Conway Christian. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss. That's going to miss the zone. Count moves to 1-1. 1-1 pitch in there for a called strike. Count moves to 1-2. Here's the 2-strike pitch. That's going to miss in the dirt. Kane lays off of it. Move to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Kane. That ball going to miss away, and he has worked the count full here as he leads off the inning. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Kyle Kane. Ground ball left side of the shortstop. He's going to glove it, makes the throw over to first base, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here as Kane grounds out to the shortstop. That'll bring up the second baseman for Conway Christian, Isaiah Brister. First pitch going to miss high for a ball. Brister 0 for 2 on the day. That pitch going to miss high as well for a ball. Count moves to 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In there for a called strike, 2-1. 2-1 pitch to Brister. That's going to miss inside. And it's 3-1. Brister ahead in the count. Got a hitter's count. Can find one to drive here. Here's the pitch. And he does drive one into the left center gap. Center fielder comes up, gloves it. Brister's on with a 1-out base hit. And that brings up Kendall Willis. Pick back or look back. Doesn't actually throw it. Brister dives back in. So 1 away here for the Eagles. Runner at first base. First pitch to Willis is in there for a strike. Brister takes off. Throw down to second base. Not in time. He hangs onto the bag. He's in there safely. And 2. Swing and a miss from Kendall Willis, and that's strike 3. So now 2 away for the Eagles here in the bottom of the 6th. Caleb McKinney, the left fielder, going to come in to bat. So the first pitch to McKinney was in there for a strike. 2 away here for the Eagles. Brister standing at second. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And McKinney falls behind 0-2. Pitcher comes set. Here's the pitch to McKinney. Strike 3 looking. And that will end the inning. So we head to the 7th. Conway Christian leads it 8-2 over Mayflower. All right, we start the top of the 7th inning. Eagles lead it 8-2 over Mayflower. We got a new pitcher for Conway Christian. It is Ace Kohler. Ace came in yesterday to close things out for Brandon. He had threw 10 pitches, 9 strikes, and he is off to a similar start right now. That first pitch is fouled back. So 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Kohler. That's going to be popped foul down the first base line. And the count is 0-2. Kohler making his 3rd appearance on the season. He's gone 3 1/3. Giving up just 1 hit, 1 run. He struck out 6 batters. That pitch going to miss low. Count moves to 1-2. Leadoff man Tanner Reed, the hitter for Mayflower, fouls that one over towards the third base dugout. Count stays at 1-2. Kohler comes set, delivers, breaking ball in the dirt, misses 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That will miss at the knees, and the count is full. Winds and delivers. Call, 3rd strike. Ace Kohler strikes him out to start the inning, 1 away. As Cameron Kennemer, the shortstop for Mayflower, will come up to bat. Kennemer 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. Kohler delivers the first pitch. That's going to miss low. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch from Kohler. That misses away for ball 2. So Kennemer gets ahead in the count here with 1 away. Mayflower trailing by 6. That 2-0 pitch is going to miss in the dirt, so it's now 3-0. See if Ace can battle back here. Does right there, delivers one right over the heart of the plate for the first strike. It's now 3-1. Here's the pitch from Kohler. That is going to miss outside for ball 4, and the Eagles of Mayflower have a base runner here in the 7th inning. With 1 away, that's going to bring up the left fielder, Gage Scoggins. Scoggins 2 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. That's going to miss low. 1-0. Runner at first base. Ace gives him a look over. Here's the pitch home. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 1-1. Kohler comes set. Here's the pitch. Soft little liner up the middle. Stone going to make the play at shortstop. Throws to first base. Gets the out. And there are 2 away here in the 7th inning. Eagles 1 out from closing this thing out. The runner advances to second base. As Stone with the situation makes the smart play, just gets the out. And that brings up the cleanup man, Keaton Woods, for Mayflower. Here's the pitch from Kohler. That misses outside. Ball 1. Situations like this, runs don't really matter that much. You're up 6. You just got to get outs. You heard Coach Whitson saying it as they headed into the field. Just get me outs. They've done that so far. They've gotten 2. There's a strike on the 1-0 pitch, so the count moves to 1-1. Kohler, the pitch. And that will catch the outside corner for strike 2. And he's 1 pitch away from closing this game out. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Ace. Breaking ball, he just catches a piece of it to extend the at-bat. So count stays 1-2. Runner at second base. Not of any consequence right now. 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Kohler going to come set, give a look back to second base. Long look. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's the ball game. Ace Kohler comes in, closes the game out. And the Eagles are going to come out on top 8-2 over Mayflower. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back to recap the game, give you some stats. Conway Christian the winner, 8-2. All right, we're back. Conway Christian gets their 3rd straight win here at home. They take down the Mayflower Eagles 8-2. Go through a quick recap of the game, how we got to that score. Bottom of the 1st inning, Conway Christian would take the lead after kind of a controversial series of events. Reese Post, the leadoff guy, got on with a base hit. Hudson Wheeler would run for him. He would advance to, he would steal second base, then advance to third on a wild pitch. Ace Kohler would then walk, so runners at the corners with 1 away. And then a ground ball from Preston Elliott would be fielded by the second baseman, thrown to the shortstop, who dropped it in what looked like the exchange, but the umpire called the runner safe, called Kohler safe at second. A run scored there, and that gave the Eagles the 1-0 lead. After that, they would head to the second, nothing doing for Mayflower. Conway Christian would also get nothing out of the second inning. With the third inning is where things really opened up. Mayflower got just one base hit in the third inning and then Xander Stone would get out of it. But in the third inning for the Eagles, the bottom of the third, they would score 6 runs to take a commanding 7-0 lead. Xander Stone started things off with a base hit to right field. Ace Kohler would then hit a monster double off the wall in left field that would move Stone to third base. So runners at second and third. Preston Elliott would then double to left field, and that would score both runners to give the Eagles a 3-0 lead. Kane would reach after a hit by pitch. Brister would then hit a ground ball to the shortstop and reach on the error. Elliott would score on that error. Kane would get to third, and then Brister would also get to second. So 2 runners in scoring position. Eagles up 4-0 at this point. Nobody out. After a Kendall Willis pop out, the Eagles would get a base hit from Caleb McKinney on a little blooper into left field. That would score Kyle Kane, move Brister to third, put the Eagles up 5-0. And then a new pitcher would come in for Mayflower. First pitch would be a wild pitch. That would score a run, make it 6-0 Conway Christian. And then after that, line drive from Reese Post would be the second out of the inning. And then Caleb McKinney would score after that. Eagles led it 7-0 after 3. Mayflower would get 2 back in the fourth. As they would load the bases, Kendall Willis would come in relief of Stone. He would get out of it with a pop out to second baseman. Willis would stay in after that and record back-to-back 3 up, 3 down innings. Before that, in the bottom of the fourth, Conway Christian would tack on another run to their lead after Kendall Willis would reach on an error by the shortstop. Preston Elliott would score another one of those plays. The bases were loaded, a double play ball dropped by the shortstop. This one appeared to actually be dropped, but the umpire said it was dropped in the exchange, so Brister was out at second. Run scored either way. Eagles up 8-2, and that's what the score would be the rest of the way. Like I said, Kendall Willis threw 2 more innings of relief, getting all 6 batters out. And then Ace Kohler would come in the 7th to close things out. His second save in 2 nights for the Eagles. Couple stats for you. Going through things, your winning pitcher tonight is Xander Stone, the junior. Got the start on the mound. He went 3 2/3, allowed 5 hits, gave up 2 runs, both unearned, and then also had 5 strikeouts. Kendall Willis would come in relief. 2 1/3 innings, 3 strikeouts, no hits, no runs given up by Kendall. And then Ace Kohler would throw 1 inning to get the save, getting 2 strikeouts. So 10 Ks from Eagle pitchers after a 17 strikeout game last night with Eli Brandon and Ace Kohler. At the plate, Reese Post went 2 for 4. Xander Stone 2 for 4 as well. Ace Kohler 2 for 3. Preston Elliott had the big game, had 3 RBIs on 2, going 2 for 4 as well. Kyle Kane, Isaiah Brister each go 1 for 3. Caleb McKinney gets an RBI as well. Kendall Willis gets an RBI. Bryce Keithley gets his first hit of the season. He had a couple of hard hit balls in the outfield that just got caught. So Eagles overall 12 hits. They scored 8 runs. They walked 3 times, had 7 strikeouts at the plate. And they win it 8-2 over Mayflower. Just a couple of errors in the field. So that's 3 straight for the Eagles as they continue this homestand. They've got 1 more game this week. They're off tomorrow and Thursday for right now. They host the defending state champion Ouachita Warriors here at Victory Field on Friday, barring any schedule changes because of the weather. We'll keep you updated on that. If you follow us on social media, Conway Christian Athletics, subscribe here on YouTube if you want to follow us all season long for the live stream of the home games. Once again, final score, Conway Christian wins it over Mayflower 8-2.